Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Let's Play. So we have racked up quite a bit of crowns here that we're going to need to spend, preferably on armor, but we may look at buying some weapons as well. To that end, we're going to head to Ottenberg here and see what they've got. Hopefully they have an armory for us. If not, we're going to have to head way back up north to either Hockdorf or Gerholm. I think Hockdorf has the better armory up here. But obviously that's going to be one hell of a hike, so hopefully they've got something for us down here, and we could use some work as well, because we don't currently have anything. So let's get on our way over there, and while we're marching in that direction, I would just like to remind you guys to hit that like button if you are enjoying the series so far and you'd like to see more Battle Brothers. And don't forget to subscribe as well. It's the best way to help the channel grow and the best way to follow along with our Battle Brothers playthrough as it plays out. So let's see, what do they got? We just made it before dark. They do have a contract for us, a marketplace, a weaponsmith. Let's see if they have a tailor. We're still looking for a tailor. A fisherman, cripple, caravan hand, a sellsword. Damn, he is pretty good. He's got good armor too, and look at that hammer. Fisherman, gravedigger, a miner, a retired soldier, no tailor. Tailors are apparently very hard to find now, because we've been looking for a long time. In the marketplace, what do we have? Some leather armor, which is not going to cut it at this point. How are we on food? We could probably use... Honestly, I don't want to keep buying grain because they're going to get tired of grain. I think they get... they don't get tired of it per se, but I think you lose a little bit of morale if you have like all the same food. So I think I'm gonna pass. We'll keep our eye open for some more venison that isn't so overpriced. And let's see. Honestly, this armor is not very good. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. And do we need this many shields? Probably not. I'll get rid of those. Let's get rid of all the plain shields. Like, these are kind of boring. We'll keep all the brightly colored ones. And that should do. Okay, so weaponsmith. What do you have for us? Let's see. A two-handed hammer. We've also got a long axe, which is pretty damn good. 70 to 95. How much does this do? 35 to 70. That is a pretty devastating weapon. That might be worth purchasing. Just because I would love to give Raymond an upgrade. He's still using a woodcutter's axe as well, so that's very tempting, and I think I'm going to do it. Let's see, there's a couple different hammers here. That one's actually not that good. 225% effective against armor. That is pretty impressive, but against unarmored or lightly armored enemies, it's not going to be that effective, it looks like. So I don't really see anything else here that I would particularly want. I will get rid of that though. Okay, so Raymond, there you are. Let's give you this. And then I'm going to sell at least one of those woodcutter's axes because honestly we don't need both. So I'll get rid of that one. And now we got to find ourselves some armor, because they don't have anything for us here. Let's see what this job is first. What are we talking about? 430 in advance, 70 per head we bring back. I want more per head then. Really? Fine, I'll accept it. So, you guys were asking me to do one of these. It's been a while since we've done one. I don't particularly like this type of mission because it really, really depends on how many enemies you can find. And typically when I do these, I have a very difficult time finding anybody to actually fight. So it wants me to go to Alderwacht, Bramingwold, and Ottenberg. Let's think about it and see where exactly we're headed. So Bramingwold. Bramingwold is way, way up there. Alderwacht is there. That's actually not too bad. They've definitely given me worse. So, I honestly don't mind that one so much. We'll go ahead and do it, because you guys have been asking, so. We'll go ahead and accept it. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. I'll accept. So it wants me to go to Alderwalk first, then Bramingwold. Okay. So let's head to Sonstead first. Honestly, we were just there. We don't really need to stop there. We'll head to Koppeldorf. I guess, no, they're going to stick to the road. Okay. So yeah, we're going to head to Koppeldorf. We'll stop off there, see if anything's changed. If not, we'll just continue on our way. But you guys don't know, excuse me, you don't need to see that little hike, so I'll cut back when we get there. Okay, so we're coming up on Koppeldorf. We already have a contract, obviously, so we can't take a look at that one. What do they have? Nothing. Do they have any food? They've got some overpriced bread. You know what? I'll grab one just to be safe. And you wouldn't happen to have a tailor, would you? A day tailor, a vagabond, and a flagellant. Not to be confused with a flatulent. So we're headed to Alderwalk now. That's really the only place for us to go. I haven't seen any enemies yet, as is typical with these. So if I see anybody worth fighting, or anybody at all, really, I'll cut back. Otherwise, I'll cut back when we get to our next stop. Okay. So still nothing doing there. We're going to move on to the next juncture of our patrol, obviously. Right, they don't really have anything here. So let's actually swing by Viper's Den and see what that's all about. It might be worth attacking something like that just because we're not going to make any money if we don't fight anybody. So if we have to go out of our way to pick a fight, it is what it is, but we need to collect that 70 crowns per head. So we've got a few marksmen and some raiders. Honestly, I think we can handle that. So let's go ahead and go for it because we need the money. Well, we don't need the money, but we may as well get the money. Okay, so they're already moving. Oh, this map again. We just fought on this map. I don't particularly like it. And as is typical with these types of maps, I get spawned really awkwardly. We're going to shift back and up in the hopes that we can get off this low ground. Last time we tried to do this, we shifted sideways and we got all tripped up on ourselves. So I think if we go slightly diagonally, we'll be a lot better off. I'll put a shot on him because why not? Let's see, you should be there. That way, nobody's going to be in anybody's spot. At least, not in the back line. Once we get the back line out of the way, the front line can kind of fall in. And this will give us a little bit more time to arrange ourselves as well. You actually need to be over there, don't you? So why don't you wait? You can hop into the center. Here they come. Honestly, they're not that well equipped. They've got some guys in chainmail, but for the most part, they're rocking leather, which is not really going to do it for them. Not going to do it for them. So we'll get to there. I need you probably there. I hope I counted that right. So you're going to end up here. You need to be there, I guess. I mean, if we have to adjust accordingly, we will. Raymond's going to be in the middle. I think I did mess that up, yeah. I did. Shoot. Well, too late now. You can go there. Wait. I messed that up again. Okay, well, no, I didn't. He was supposed to go there. Okay. I guess in that case you go here. And I didn't mess it up. I just thought I did. Wow. So he should have gone there. So we're going to have a little bit of a gap. But what we can do is we can send him around the back and have him jump in there. Although it makes me nervous to leave that spot open. But I'm going to do that because he's going to get stuck down here if I don't. But yeah, that was... I can't believe I thought I messed it up and I didn't. Like, that's worse than messing it up. Because I ended up messing it up even though I... You get it. You saw what happened. Let's see. Is that 39 our best chance? It sure looks that way. Okay, go for it. Nice, we actually got a hit there. We'll keep firing at him. They're going to throw some axes at us. We forgot to get our skirmishing weapons back out. So that's unfortunate. We could have been skirmishing with them a bit right here. Let's see. Is there anybody better than... Oh, he's at 28, so you are at 41. We'll take a shot at you. Let's see. It looks like we might be able to get our spears up before they engage with us. Nope. At least not down here. Why don't you start slashing away at that shield? He's going to jump in there too, so they didn't get their weapons up in time. Let's have you protect yourself, and then why don't you just lash in this general direction? You're going to have to move because when you're on the low ground like that, not really going to have much luck. Let's see, you can get your spear ready. I need you to move to... Oh, he can do it. Nice. Perfect. So we fixed that. Alright, you can just relax for now. You need to start fighting. And you can just relax. This guy's missing an eye or something. Look at that. I mean, either he's really squinty or somebody put his eye out. We did hit him with an arrow in the head, so who knows. Let's see, you can't quite hit him. Yeah, go for that guy. Oh, nice. Through his armor, too. I'm going to start firing at him with our archer because he's kind of dangerous just sitting back there. Ooh, there goes his armor. Gotta try to keep the chainmail suits in one piece, but for the leather and below, honestly, I don't care. Let's see. Go for a shield split. So he's vulnerable now. He's gonna jump into our spear and get pushed back. I wonder if it's worth closing in around them at this point. Let's put you right there. And then I'm gonna move... Well, you can stay right there. Keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna come down to here. We're gonna, like, encircle them, basically. We'll keep doing our thing down here. He's almost dead. Let's focus fire him. Perfect. And then we'll go after you. You can start stabbing away at somebody. Let's go after you. 88% is pretty damn close to a sure thing. Looks like one of their range characters is already fleeing. You can just wait. So he's going to skirmish with us now. That's not good. Let's see. You can start swiping at him. We'll get through that shield eventually. 30%, 26. Okay. Let's try to get rid of this archer. No luck. He's gonna fling some axes at us from a distance and probably not have much luck of it. Can we kill the archer? Nice. You know what? I'm just gonna close in over here because we're kind of wasting time. So his shield's gone. Took a little bit of a scratch there, but it's not a huge deal. Okay, so let's start hacking away at him. Really, only one attack. Oh, you're pretty tired, that's why. And then you can close in on this side. You don't even need to really bother with the shield. Okay, so he's dead. You can encircle them on this side. Let's just keep swinging away because, honestly, at this point, we've got a pretty huge advantage. That guy's long gone. They're going to switch. That's an interesting choice. It's not really going to help them, but... Okay, so we cut his head off. It's pretty intense. That guy's gone. Let's have you put a cross... I was going to say a cross bolt, a bolt into that guy. Can't believe we missed. That was a pretty sure thing right there. Okay, apparently the archers aren't going to do it, so we're going to move up the infantry. No, well, he's going to move into our attack zone for us. Perfect. So you're dead. Probably should have engaged in melee at some point there, pal. Let's see, 24. Go after him. Nice, so he's down. We'll close in there. Start attacking. Let's get you up there because you can make use of that axe. if he's going to sit there behind that shield, we're just going to cut it down. It says there's 2 left, but one of them is long gone this way, so we'll start pursuing, I guess. I mean, honestly, we're probably not going to catch him. We're just too tired, too heavily armored. We're not going to be able to move very far. You should probably get up here, because you can actually help out in the back line. And the same goes for you. I'm surprised he hasn't made it off the map yet, to be honest. Okay, can you get to there? You can get to there. Do you not have a... Okay, I was gonna say, like, does he not have a melee weapon? That would be so pathetic. Cut that shield down. And then start attacking. He's gonna be a really effective setup man now, since he can basically one-shot people's shields. I mean, at least the regular shields. Obviously, better shields aren't going to be so easy, but that's still really, really going to help us. It's over. He's gone. So let's see. Lothar the Mute leveled up. Did we take any damage? It looks like Raymond got scratched a little bit. Didn't even get a light wound for it. Tillman took a little bit of damage. Got a light wound for his efforts, and so did Wernerd. But that is it. What kind of loot did we get? Another kite shield, so that's pretty cool. Didn't get any armor, unfortunately, other than this padded leather, which is a downgrade. And then a couple of extra backup shields, some weapons that we'll just sell, some food, and some items that we can make a profit on, though. Oh, am I out of space? I am out of space. Okay, don't take the bludgeon. What's that worth? That's actually kind of valuable. Shoot. These ghoul teeth are not very good either. Not very valuable, that is. So get rid of those. And give me... Actually, how much are the shields worth? 90? Yeah, definitely do that. Those are pretty valuable. If I have room, I'll take this stuff because I can at least sell it. But we're going to need to sell a lot of stuff. Okay, so that is how many heads? I think it was 8? No, 7. We missed out on one. So, we're going to head to Bramingwold. That's our next stop. If we see anybody else along the way, we'll definitely fight them. But let's see. We got 7, so 490 crowns on top of the 430 that we were advanced. So basically we need at least one more big fight to make this worth it. But we're doing okay right now. We basically have done the equivalent of like a 1 skull mission, which isn't too bad, but at this stage we would prefer to do a little bit better. Let's hit the marketplace, and I have got so much to get rid of. Let's see. I'm not going to use the throwing net. That bundle is empty. Sure. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. How many random armors do I have? Well, let's see. 1, 2. If it's broken, go ahead and sell it. That's a really good helmet. We need to put that to use. These swords can go. That flail can go. Let's see. That's pretty beat up. That's pretty beat up. I've got a lot of these nasal helms, so I probably don't need anything below that. What else? What else? Oh, I definitely don't need that anymore. I should probably make sure everybody's got bandages equipped. That would help us as well. I have another bow up there, so we'll get rid of this one. And let's see, 2 out of 10. We'll sell that off. I don't need the pitchforks anymore, definitely. Got an extra crossbow. I kind of want to keep the extra crossbow. More food. Let's get that up to the top so we can keep track of it. And that looks a lot better. We've got some space again. We'll have to sell a little bit more stuff at some point, but I think we're good for now. Do they have anything here that we might need? We got plenty of food now after that, so I doubt it. We'll make sure that they don't have any tailors. An apprentice, those are always tempting because they do level up pretty fast, but Since there's a kennel, we will buy another war dog. I'm going to feel terrible if he dies. Bones is a pretty good name, so I'm going to go with Bones. And do we need a second war dog? Earl, Fang, Mutt, Earl, King, and Bull. Let's grab King, too. Okay. So who gets the war dogs? Marcus has been carrying one. I don't know if his heart can take another dead dog, though. So, I mean, I guess we'll give him one, but I'm going to feel terrible if this one dies, too, so he'll get Bones. And then, did we actually have a character who was a Kennel Master? I think we might have picked one up. Houndmaster, yeah. So I'll give him King. And, let's see. Marcus also could use some bandages. He doesn't have any currently. Everybody else should have some. Except for you, right? So we'll give you some as well. You've got bandages. You should probably equip your javelins. You've got bandages. You've got bandages. You're leveled up, so why don't we go ahead and deal with that right now since we're here. Definitely fatigue. We always need fatigue. Range skill would be nice as well. And then I'm thinking a little bit of health. That looks good. For his perk, we're going to go with... What is the bow expert or bow mastery look like? Builds 25 less fatigue. View range and maximum firing range with bows is increased by 1. That's actually a really good perk, so I'm going to grab that. The fatigue is always nice. Building up less fatigue is just great across the board, but having a longer firing range and view range is actually really good too. That means we can outrange enemy archers, which is going to be very, very helpful, especially with a hunting bow. Anybody with a short bow is going to be completely outclassed. So that looks pretty good there. We needed to equip this kite shield. I think everybody has a kite shield, with the exception of Marcus. Is he better off with the heater? I mean, the heater's pretty good. It's actually better in melee combat than the kite shield is. So I think I'm going to keep him with the heater shield. This will be a backup. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I guess I could give it to this guy. There we go. And he's got bandages as well. You've got bandages. You don't have bandages. But everybody back here did, correct? Yeah. Cool. Alright, so we're going to start heading south again. If we don't see anybody on this road, we might hit these ruins, or at least take a look at them and see what's there. Once Proud Fortress. Because if it's human bandits, I would prefer to fight them. If it's like orc warriors, probably not. Just because we know how that goes. But let's go take a look and see what it is. Wait, what? While along the roads, your war dogs suddenly scamper off and begin digging into the earth. You're not sure why, as you don't recall giving either one a bone. For a few moments later, they're fighting over what appears to be a cultist hood. You interrupt the tug of war, taking the good for yourself. The hounds whine, but a few good pets settle them down. So we got a cultist hood, which is not particularly valuable. Where did it go? Oh, it's pretty beat up too. Yeah, I don't think that's really going to help us. So, I'm going to take a look at the Ruins of Firen, which I'm hoping is human bandits. Typically, I think this type of like holdfast is human. You can usually tell by the representation on the map. Like this will be bandits. The orcs will have a distinct one. The goblins will have a distinct one. So I'm going to assume that this is humans, but we won't know until we actually check. Can't make out who we'll be facing. We'll wait till daytime. Okay, so we may not even need to attack the ruins because this group of raiders just rolled up. And it's mostly thugs. There's probably 4 or 5 thugs, 2 marksmen, and a single raider. So they're actually completely outclassed. We may as well fight these guys because frankly it's free money. and then we'll set our sights on the ruins. However, we are running out of time, so I don't know that we'll have enough to start a fight right now. Let's see if we can. So we still can't make out who it is. I'm going to try to intercept these guys at the very least. Okay, so I'll pause right there. And I guess we'll call it an episode right here. In the next episode, we'll pick up this fight, and then we'll turn right around and fight the other guys behind us. And that'll be... Okay, so we fought 7 before. Well, we fought 8, but we killed 7. This will be another 8, assuming we're successful. So that's 15 times 70. Wow, so that's 350 plus 700, so 1,050, plus the 430 that we were advanced. And then if we are successful here, which I assume that we will be, we could turn this into a pretty lucrative endeavor. So I probably shouldn't continue passing on these quests, because it looks like if you really go out of your way to find some fights, it can really pay off. However, we do need to keep in mind, if we don't return within 4 days, we will not get paid. So we do need to make certain of that, because we got to head all the way down to Ottenberg, which actually isn't too far, probably 2 days at most. But we got to make sure we don't spend all of our time up here fighting. Anywho, we're going to end it here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.